are two real errors that beginners make, and that I certainly made when I was first making stuff. And one is, in a way, it's a really dumb error, but we've all seen TV. And the first time we get a camera or a tape recorder, we want to sound and act just like the people we've seen on TV. And so we've all seen really bad videos done by people who talk like people on TV. And just like when I was first on the radio, I was just trying to talk like somebody on the radio. And of course, everything is going to be more compelling. It's just like one of the laws of broadcasting. Everything will be more compelling the more you just talk like a human being and just talk like yourself. Do you know what I mean? Like your cable channel they already have the real, they already have the real Ted Koppel. Ted Koppel's already on TV. They don't need you imitating Ted Koppel. There's a real Ted Koppel on the same TV that you're going to be on, right? And so the more you are actually your own self, the better off you are. But this brings you to the second problem, which is that often people submit stories to our radio show which show, I don't know how to say this except that it shows that they have a horrible personality, which is to say they're like somebody who only talks about themselves. And like when somebody's got a good personality, it's like somebody who's in a good in a conversation. They talk amusingly and interestingly about themselves for a while, and then they let the other person talk for a while because they're interested in other people and they're interested in the world. And so, in a good story, you're going to get both. Basically, most of the story is going to be about whoever's life it is you're trying to document, right? Like most of it's going to be about them, but that you'll be in there too as a particular person saying what the hell are you talking about? Or I wouldn't think it would go like that, or just whatever, that you're going to be in there as a clear personality. But, I think for a lot of stories, for most stories in kind of a documentary fashion, I don't know, for a lot of stories, another person is going to be the main character of the story. But even if it's a first-person story documenting your life, what's interesting isn't just your take on things. It's seeing you interact with other people, right? And seeing other people through your eyes and seeing the other people who you have to deal with. Like you want both things. Otherwise, there's no drama. Do you know what I mean? I think what's really interesting, it's a drama. It's people interacting and conflicting and getting along and liking each other and then hating each other and then laughing. It's just you want all the things that happen between people, and it's not going to work if there's too much of your interviewee, right, and none of you. And it's not going to work if there's too much of you and none of the other people, because there's not enough characters in a way to make it drama.